Hey there everyone, Tenaya here from Big Kahuna Swim Academy. Welcome to this week's video. So today we're going to be talking about the 8 basic water safety skills. And I talked about them before previously in other videos and also in my emails that go out to my list. Hi you guys! But I really just wanted to share with you what the 8 basic water safety skills are and why they're so important. So, like I said, there's 8. The first one is getting in the pool. And this is an important thing for your kids just because you want your kids to know how to properly and safely get in the pool so they don't hurt themselves. All too often I see or hear about kids who are, or even adults for that matter, trying to get into the pool and they're doing it the improper way and they end up hurting themselves. So it's always important for your kids and for you to know how to get into the pool properly. Number 2, the second skill is submersion. And submersion is ice in. So your face goes in the water, your body goes in the water. Your face being submerged under the water. Now, for obvious reasons, at least obvious reasons to me, the skill is very important because how can you swim if you don't put your face in the water? And some of you out there might be thinking, oh, well, you can doggy paddle. If any of you know me, if any of you have watched my videos before, you know that I am a big enthusiast of not doggy paddling. I don't teach it to my students. It's a very unsafe and unsustainable way of swimming, and I always teach my kids, my students, adults or kids, how to swim without doggy paddling. So that's horizontal swimming rather than vertical swimming. Now the third basic water safety skill is gliding. Gliding is just moving through the water without kicking. So it's like if you push off this edge of the water and then just let yourself go and not kick, that's gliding. Obviously your face is in the water and all that kind of stuff. So that's very important just because, you know, you want your kids or yourself, if you're learning how to swim, to be comfortable with not really kicking, just being there in the water and moving a little bit, but just, you know, being there, looking around and all that kind of stuff. I also teach prone floating to students that have learned all the 8 basic water safety skills, and it kind of enforces that a lot more and prepares students for, if they do fall in the pool, to be okay with looking straight down and not really moving that much, not kicking or anything like that. So again, that's not one of the 8 basic water safety skills, but it is something I teach after my students have learned all the 8 basic water safety skills. Basic water safety skill number 4 is back float. Back floating is the number 1 most important basic water safety skill that you and your kids can learn. The back float is what enables you to take a breath, to relax, to just lay there in the water, not have to do anything, not have to exhaust your energy, not have to deplete your oxygen, and it gives you a time period to recoup from swimming. Alright, so it gives you a time to relax, gain your energy back, and then continue wherever you're trying to swim to. Number 5 is rolling over. Rolling over is the second most important basic water safety skill, and that's because how can you get to your back float if your face is in the water? You don't know how to roll over to get to your back float. So rolling over is more efficient than just popping your head up like this. It also helps students learn the precursors to freestyle, backstroke, all that kind of stuff, because they don't know how to roll over to their back. It's going to be a lot harder for them to learn how to do freestyle and things like that when that's the motion that they want to do. Never picking the head up like this. At Big Kahuna, we do not teach our students that. We teach them how to roll over to float on their back.